Coy.
The damage already done though.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned at Durka
Fuck, man.
already. There's the next piece of contact swing. Great read on position, but great trade. Yampi
Kan
on
rezeki,
the
guys.
counter swing. He can't handle it on the stun. Forsaken gives him a way out and gets the spike back in hand.
Meanwhile, Devi.
Oh no.
Right behind Profek here.
Oh, dearie me, look at the timing on this one. Devi gets to be the bouncer of the A site. And he's got to be. Forsaken is low enough that it could be an issue.
Could just double wrap into spawn. In Forsaken, 14 HP, they've got to consider where the other unknown is, which is Chronicle.
Luckily, no Omen TPs to be concerned about at this point. But the plant is in.
Here.
And everything becomes an issue. There's no ease to this. First player spotted, they're going to note Divide, but they still don't quite know where Forsaken waits. So Divide prepares himself, holds the angle, and takes down Profek. He knows where Chronicle was, and he is absolutely on the money
Gila
today.
sih.
Just sayonara left.
Oh, uncle. What the heck is that, uncle? Anjay.
He is just magical to watch. 21 and 8 here, the opening map of this series. Couple of bailouts, but a couple of aces. He doesn't care about who he's facing off against.
Oh, bete tuh.
Making it look like amateurs. Map point already here. And no ultimate, I mean, Durka the closest two away to the Blade Storm, but nothing to really rely on behind this. Might just look to overwhelm the A site here.
Yeah, they're going. I don't think they're going to be stopping for much now. They don't care, they're noted. Pausing for
PRX
just
tuh bukan
a
tipe
moment,
yang
but the
pakai kill gitu. Pernah kill tuh agent yang ini kan agresif kan.
And Yampi on the
Aduh.
verge of something. Oh, it's only
Untung
one.
di cover.
You thought he'd get more, but Envy again, great positioning. And it's just everything. Everything goes right as PRX just look at this.
Gila. Langsung di M cepat adik ya, tapi streaming gua anjing emang. Bukan rezeki bangsat.
Insane performance here. Vitality left scratching their heads. 13-3 here on Breeze. Do not go anywhere. We will be back with Split right after this.
Kita lihat glaze-nya Uncle.
Sorry bang, sorry I speaking. Bro, this my ace bro. Alright, let's go boys. Davai.
Harusnya lucu nih.
I don't know.
Mereka adu ini lagi ya. Taruhan lagi ya. Bagaimana dah? Mana? Malah
Yo,
gue
Sam, are
klik
you in
yang
the chat? Did you order food or nah? Like low key, like hopefully you don't forget. If you don't have any ideas, maybe you can go to City Barbecue and get a bunch of pork belly burnt ends with some coleslaw on the side, some
lagi ini
cornbread,
finish.
cornbread and some corn pudding. Would be awesome. Did you actually, Mobin? Come out of safe. Thank you for the Prime Gaming, bro.
This guy's gonna eat the whole fucking store. Yo, what the fuck kind of order was that? Oh my goodness me.
Laptop baru ya?
Holy shit. Should we look at the stats? We might as well, right?
Promina
We
X16.
may as well just refresh that real quick and just see where we're at. David's 21 and 8, MVP of the game for sure, without a doubt. Yeah, really nobody with bad performances, honestly. Yinsu? Why do you guys want me to check Yinsu?
Like, oh, I'm like, this must have been how Jimmy Marv felt when NRG lost.
Fuck off.
Ya dia BA ini ya streamernya Vitality.
Oh my god. I can't stay in Yinsu's chat too long. Those mods are actual terrorists. Holy shit, David. Good shit, man. Keep it up though, yeah? Like, this is not over by any means. Split can go either way. We know they can play Split. They're pretty decent at it. Jarso, thank you for the 6 gifted. Do not gift the next number. Do not gift the next number. I will not be thanking you for it. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. I mean, the numbers just speak for themselves. They simply do. The numbers simply speak for
Tapi
themselves.
Vines nih emang cocok ya jadi streamer.
Did I say more?
Dia pintar public speaking, terus juga drama-dramanya ada, pintar dia. Tahu dia. Dia terpilih sih. Baru
He's the
PRX
best in the
lagi
world.
dipakai.
I've been telling you guys this for a year and a half. I think 2 years I've been telling you guys David's the best in the world. And every time they're like, no, this guy's always a random dude you guys put ahead of David. And David always places higher than them. Always has more impact. He's not even an op merchant. He doesn't even need to opt to do it. Do you understand that? Oh my god. What am I missing?
Look at the odds. 6 to 1 odds, yeah. At 6 to 1 odds, I put 5k on, I get 30k. That means I get 70k. 70k win, chat. 70k win. That's a 70k win, chat. That's a 70k win in total. Wow. This could be him. Like, chat, like listen.
Oh, so he's putting more money on?
And there's losers, chat. The people who win, chat, they act on impulse. The people who win, chat.
Vines nih kayak Teten anjing. Lihat tapnya di atas. Rame bener dah.
No, but like I'm going in live. Ryan, you bet and play. Ryan, really?
Listen,
Ryan, I might join
look
you,
at
Ryan.
this. Look at El Gamblos.
Be honest, chat. Be honest with me.
El
Go
Gamblos.
low if you're gonna bet.
Listen,
Go
bro.
low. 5k.
As a friend, I'm telling you, it's over.
Okay, chat, give me a number. Chat, give me a number.
Just stop.
Listen, bro, as a friend, I am telling you, it's over. Just stop. Right. Ryan, you tell this guy, bro. If it wins, John, 70k, bro. That's generational. That's like, it's a 5.8. I'm betting. I don't give a fuck, Ryan. Oh, you tempted me, Ryan. You actually tempted me, bro. Oh my god, bro. This ain't no pussy. Okay, how about we see how Pistol goes, yeah? Okay, listen, if Pistol wins, yeah,
Oh my. What the fuck? Yo. Oh my god.
Here with PRX's Alex,
the
Coach
fuck?
Alex.
This guy's
what is
glitching
going on
out.
with Devi, and how did you guys manage to make everything go your way?
Actually, this is one of the first times he's ever done like all the NT himself. I mean, he put me and Ash out of a business because of a job, because yeah, he did everything. You can see that he knew exactly what was going on, so it was quite incredible.
Jadi streaming ini adalah streaming nonton Vines. Guys.
Big smile.
Wipe that smile off your face, Alex. It's not over.
Love to see Coach Alex smiling. If you're the opponent, you don't want to see that. That much is for certain there. But PRX, oh boy, managed to pick up a massive win. And he also had some great.
That's concerning, not gonna lie. No, that's just how he talks. Jerbungo, thank you for
the table here. I mean,
thank you for the gifted.
You're familiar with him, with your experience.
Thank you. Jerbungo, thank you. I appreciate you, man. We all appreciate you. Thank you.
My guy just took
You're a good ass dude.
Okay.
In the first match where he was like, he had like one death the entire time. He is just delivering and delivering. I think he's just a phenomenal anchor player, but he knows when to big tiger, so to speak. He knows when to make those big plays.
Tontonan gue tuh apa? Nih. Gue suka nonton kayak gini-gini ya. Sebenernya kayak sambil gue belajar gitu. Padahal gue udah tahu, cuman kayak suka aja gitu. Kayak color gradingnya dia tuh kayak cinema gitu. Padahal biasa aja mah.
just finished season 2 on my channel. With season 2, I felt like I really tried to focus on more intentional filmmaking, which pushed me in ways that I have not done before. Definitely, there's always something to learn, for sure. And a comment that I got a lot was cinematic or something like that point, which is honestly one of the highest compliments. Thank you. So
it felt, you know, we make the jokes. They always talk about the train never stopping, but like it is a thing that they do live up to, man. It's crazy.
For sure. I mean, this game started when in the pistol, the bonus, and rolling away after that. But what was really good was how proactive they were once they got the something off online. He did a really good job of early rounds getting into proactive positions, like here in A main and Mini. That freed up the rest of the team to be so active in the rest of the map, fighting Vitality pretty much wherever they wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. You get the strong side with what? It's a weak side technically, but strong side because it's something there with an operator. Or you want to running into one of these new strats they got with trap plays every time. Omen on this map is a little bit uncommon, but the paranoia traps here are working beautifully for them.
Literally a picture poison situation.
Yeah, it's brutally the right. And this is really reminiscent of the map when they played against Level as well, where it wasn't the op holding the extremities, but it was fighting for space, leaving Sentinel utility, and then setting up trap plays and proactive looks on the other side. They're very good at hiding that weak side and being extremely proactive on defense.
I think Chronicle versi cewek. New assistant coach Wendler this year. I think that he's adding some of that structure in. I wouldn't be surprised if some of those game plans are coming from him. Usually PRX likes to play very loose, but there's a little bit of structure in there that I saw.
All right, well, PRX, of course, should be feeling great after that win, but let's see what's going on the Vitality side of things as we have the coach standing by.
Tapi di London juga sih dia emang kayak orang Inggris.
Vitality's coach Pal, what did you guys learn about handling PRX? Because it seems like they were one step ahead of everybody.
Yeah, you got to have more fun than them, to be honest. No, I think they did very well with putting more guns in our face than we had in theirs. And at the end of the day, that can make it incredibly simple. So for us, it's just about looking to punish some of the aggression, not letting them just have a lot of space for free because they're brave enough to take it, and then just making sure that when we are taking those fights, we've got more bodies there than they do.
Well, it sounds like next map is going to be even more fun.
Honestly, I respect it because that has been
beneran
the bread and butter of
Leclerc.
PRX for a hot minute. They go up there, they have fun, they do what they do, and they destroy you in the process. Vitality need to find that within them, but it's very hard maybe to do that when, you know, the other team's like just beating the crap out of you and then smiling the entire time. It's quite tilting.
Yeah, I think this is unprecedented PRX's form right now. I think this is the best form we've ever seen from a team coming into a tournament, and Vitality have never been punched in the face this hard. It's going to be down to the experience of the individuals and down to the mentality here to bounce back.
This is the battle of the new versus the old in terms of some of the best Jet players in the world. This is the first ever time that Durka and something have faced in a match in game 1.
Lawan Jing nih harusnya inilah harus nunjukin kalau dia guna res lebih baik dari Jing. Saya adik Jing ini internasional pakai resnya udah gacor aja.
We were talking about how they love to fight extremities this time. Middle is somewhere where Vitality can explore. Go towards middle, do a 1-3-1, and then decide later on how you want to commit. PRX are just going to put 2 on one side, 3 on the other. They're going to be fine for A main, fine for B main.
Coach Powell had mentioned putting the guns in their face. How does Vitality achieve that goal, Mimi?
I think it has to come down to Sayonara and Durka and going for the proactive plays with them, being willing to get aggressive. But I also look at the weaker sides of Vitality's play, and that's towards Chronicle. You're mentioning this aggression on extremities. A lot of time it's been Kron having to receive that. I wasn't super impressed with him in game 1, but he's a big game player. He's normally excellent in these kind of positions, and I think that pressure will be squarely on him.
PRX biasa ini malah defendingnya ya ini emang udah bagus sih defendingnya PRX sekarang. Dulu tuh attackingnya doang yang kuat, sekarang mah defendingnya lumayan lah.
Can Vitality force the issue? Let's find out. Send it over to your casters.
Udah jam tidur coy.
And how are you meant to be confident coming into map 2
to say yes to that? Yeah,
it's 13-3 on map 1 and it wasn't close.
I think for me as well, hearing Powell discuss it, I mean, one of the things I said ahead of that map 1, the crucial member of Vitality here is Yampi, and his ability to call when PRX go aggressively. Yeah, of course, you can bank on gambling, right? Let's put 3 to it to greet some of the aggression, but I mean, you think back to some of the listenings during stage 1, it's like when Vitality looked the worst is when they were having to frantically discuss options, right? What was going on in the mid-round. So again, for me, sure, Sayonara and Durka, but Yampi has to coordinate it.
Prophet. We'll be getting that game audio ready for you in a second. Profek doesn't know what's in front of him here, trying to set up the rest of the boys. Flash comes in, he turns, but he can't do anything about it. Jin comes flying out. They've set the bar of aggression high. Sayonara trying to help the rest of the team, but do they just scramble a rotation on this? Yampi's going for a plant, and he's so alone. He's got Kron watching the cross, but they don't believe that surely they have an all-walked B main.
Oh,
they certainly did.
Yeah.
Chill, tunggu. Derkenya.
Chronicle and Durka.
Sebanyak waktu, ya Chronicle timing, good job.
I just don't see them making mistakes of this caliber. But again, Durka trying to do something, but he can't even deny the defuse. Again, we've been here before. This is simple stuff for PRX. It's all too easy.
PRX menolak pistoran terus.
They walk in, they walk out, and they get the first.
Another situation where it's like you can't just sit back. Yes, it's 2v4, but
terus mana udah tidur ya.
Isn't something that's even a shred of certainty in the post.
Tai lah, harusnya PRX di awal anjay.
Hyper aggressive here for the pistol, and Vitality made the right move. I mean, Mini talking about it on the desk, explore mid, sure, but you lose out like that on the extremity. Again, it's not a guarantee.
No, absolutely not. On Profek,
saya kalau PRX main di awal nanti penontonnya dikit, guys. Harusnya hari ini banyak sih penontonnya. Cina juga gacor sih. Ya Allah. Udah setengah darah itu adik.
Get the orb here. Vitality don't shy away. Forsaken's only burnt the one smoke, so we can cycle through here now. And that smoke almost implies a little bit of exploration. Vitality probably going to sit here.
Jason nih orangnya nggak sabaran nih. Yang penting something dapat info aja. Ah, tahu nih.
They're not going to be given much.
Gila EMEA guys, inilah wujud EMEA yang asli. Anjing. Lama bener dah monyet.
Highlighted or uncomplimented is that PRX aren't just the same old hold down WT. Look, we see it a lot, but it's refined now. It's refined chaos. They still have discipline. They have composure. They do outstay their welcome on that angle, though. Something is going to get traded on, and there is an upgrade in hand for Durka. Now, to do much more, it would be very surprising. The rotations are in.
Envy down to one, though, just inside this. The flash out is perfect, though.
Chill, Shy. Nice, nempel aja di dinding.
Anything else done here?
Nice, distraction. Mau saving dia.
Head for the hills. Hide the weapon.
10 seconds. Find a weaker target. He still gets one on the way down. Fair enough. Not actually the worst outcome considering the round. 2-0. PRX once again not really looking phased yet. I just need Vitality to show me that they can at least control PRX.
Yeah, usually what we discuss, like, oh yeah, come back in round 3, but it's like you need like 4 or 5 rounds to start believing that, you know, there isn't just going to be statistically the 4 out of 5 success rate that PRX have of just
lihat banget aja. Dia apa namanya? Updraft terus buang senjata.
And for PRX, they don't have a massive purchase here. They're not going to overinvest. They don't feel like they need to. Happy to sit where they stand. And
mana darahnya? Oh iya, dia kill juga sih tadi.
Vitality.
Sacela apa itu anjay?
Only a pistol. And the rotations are pretty far away. So unless he goes completely unchecked, there's the flash. So they'll know that he is close enough. It's only a pistol, please! Vitality, you can't fall short on that front because here comes the rest of PRX. Oh God. What are you meant to do? They look petrified. Luckily enough, Profek's got the spike and he's got it back down towards site, but that could have been a nightmare, and that's where it starts. Divide with the Sheriff in the back. Chronicles fallen. Profek Sayonara gonna try and hold on to this Divide, though, the last standing player, the final boss, the man in full form. Toxin screen down. Looking towards site. You gotta be on your A game if you want to fight this man. Oh my God! Oh, Profek, you are a brave boy going for that.
Lah, ngasih damage lah.
They are gonna get away with it, but that's what it takes to even just get a bonus round.
Bonus round enak lah.
And Yampi caught completely off guard here. Chronicle left staring at ramp. Again, they're so proactive, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere across the map.
Ini loh, Jasonnya di sini mati
nih. Of safety. Something even a little tilted. He can't get the second kill here.
Yeah. And it didn't feel
something
like
typical yang greget-greget gitu ya.
Legitimately could have actually
Nonton
happened,
siapa ya?
for now, we go into the meat of things, right? This is where we start really paying attention. Is there a reality that Vitality can push this one? PRX have already set the standard on map 1 being a 13-3. And now we wait. I'm still scared of Devi, even just with a shot.
Well, I mean, as well, and I'm just looking as well, something has an opportunity to punish 3 light shields, so...
Smoke-nya Jason diinin, dicek. Nice, itu aja Jing. Feeling ya, kenapa Jing ditaruh di mid? Biar dia tuh kalau planting tuh bisa di cancel gitu.
I guess like posted, and he's happily walking towards B main, getting the orb, kind of.
They are going to crunch on mid here.
Yeah, they absolutely are.
Aduh.
Durka waiting for it. They seem to wear. That's stunning. That's the Durka you need, because Jing was right on the verge of getting a third. But now it's a 3v2. But don't forget about Forsaken. He's been waiting the whole time, but they should have heard his presence here earlier. They should know that he's around. But it's one thing to know he's here. It's another to try and deal death towards him. And it's going to need, again, miracles from the two classic players. So the last player should be considered. There it is. Chronicle and Durka, the two who know what it's like to face these boys, managed to drag it across the line.
You get some ultimates in hand now on the back of that. This is beautiful from Durka.
If Devi had anything but a sheriff.
If there was anything but a sheriff there. Completely shut this down.
Dia mah masih kelihatan kan badannya. Jasonnya udah nggak kelihatan aja. Saving lagi hari-hari.
Both Jeweler stalls the TP here for Profek. MP and Chronicle missing theirs. It's Devi and Jing to invest here. I mean, Jing does also have a showstopper.
Iya, EMEA, klasik EMEA Jing. Lihat nih, klasik EMEA nih. Santai. PRX juga udah yang main nahan-nahan aja, udah nggak usah aneh-aneh.
Really different. And a late re-clear in middle. Gonna dog through. Heavily favouring towards Melram, up towards Heaven. And the reaction coming in. Chronicle's now got to be on red alert, got to be on guard. Does get a challenge. And, ooh, I thought it could have been another swing. Yeah, and I mean, they were considering it too, but they are coming back this way. Forsaken with a deep clear over towards B main. He's getting a lot of value, even though he's not necessarily getting kills here. Masses of information allowing this 3-play stack to hold position. There's the shot. Durka's dead.
Can go crazy here.
Oh my god, it actually might. Jing. Right place, potentially. Right time as well. Waiting for this one. To go for this right about now. Doesn't even go for it in the end. Vitality given access towards Heaven, leaving just 2 on the site, and with 30 seconds to Vitality continue forward. Do they want to try and face these sheriffs? Maybe they do. Get a little bit dangerous here. Still a lot of respect shown, but you've got to be careful to not leave it too late. 20 seconds. There's not much room for error, and something still standing with 2 kills, trying to get his way out of dodge. He can't escape it. So the plant should be coming up, and Forsaken with the sheriff has to find 3.
10 seconds left.
They should be in good post plants. He's got an upgrade. Can he find a way to clear at least one of these players quickly? Don't know if he can.
I think he'll get a chance to here. Profek's not holding actively, just shouldering.
Okay, so they know his position. Sayonara, what are we doing here? Out in the middle of the open, did you forget who you're facing? Chronicle again, closing out these rounds. A couple of very safe plays from these guys that are keeping this one in check.
The only thing that gives you paranoia there is the clock. Again, they don't have the confirmation on something. Luckily, Profek still sends a paranoia in. I'm not sure if maybe somebody had caught a glimpse.
Down A.
But again, it's Envy just a puff of the chest here to almost play him in. Come out of that with ton of ultimates, an operator in hand for something.
And I feel more importantly, in this timeout, it is a PRX called timeout. It at least feels like you're doing something right. And Vitality can check
absolutely.
Into it.
Yeah, in terms of the mental game, it's like, hey guys, yeah, we made them sweat a little bit.
Jumpy 1-5 anjay, di kiri kan adik.
Right? Because after, as I said, map 1 and the run up to this point, their form has been sky high. I can't not sing their praises, but it just feels like they haven't really had a challenge yet here. If I'm completely honest with you, it's been quite simple for them. So at this point, because what was it, against Lev was 13-1 at one point? And there was a 13-10 in there. There was a 13-10, so credit to Lev for that. But still, this is the level of dominance they're bringing. This is an incredibly high level. So for Vitality to push a bit, this is a good indicator. Now we know the current coaching staff though for PRX is solid. They can come up with options, they can come up with plans, and they have plenty of ults to play with, and they have a good buy coming into this round.
Ngeras gitu.
On the other side of things, we still have the ults we discussed previously for Vitality. And Chronicle missing one Yampi alongside that. It's a very good position to be in here for Vitality. PRX have so many ults to invest here.
I mean, this would be a huge...
Right over the top here, turn the pace and will catch something.
That's an explosive start, but Device standing guard. He can't pivot, and what a shot!
Terus dibalas juga kan.
They're heading both as they desperately try and dive through those vents. The spike left pretty far away. That's a long way back for Kron, who's on the op now. Picking that one up. They've got safety in A, but I'm pretty sure PRX will test this. Yeah, look at Envy. Excellent read already. And Kron's cut off. He can't make it there in time now. And Jing, oh, it's a miss and it's a death.
That's a spike.
They couldn't get there in time.
Dia tahu spike-nya dia siapa.
Oh, this is a fumble and a half, but a key round for PRX. Prophet, there's nothing to be said here. Instant reaction from PRX.
I mean, Sayonara, not spoiled by the Seekers there.
OP sih orang lagi terbang kayak gitu sih. Beruntung aja sih kalau kena sih.
Position to swing out of this smoke. But it's, I mean, a turn of pace here that completely catches them off guard. But Envy,
that adjustment.
And Chronicle's so close to landing it as well. But this is the thing, the pace at which PRX can respond. It's just overwhelming.
Keren banget tuh. Ball front. Ball from Manji.
Yeah, it is going to be a tech, probably because of what we were discussing. Maybe something happening there. Just going to obviously let the...
I mean, they look perfect as well. I mean, I didn't catch it exactly, but the Seekers went into the smoke, and I don't think noted him on Heaven, or somebody else shot another one. He was in a massive position here with the showstopper.
It's true. I guess it's I don't envy League Ops and the admins in this one, or the refs really, because again, it feels like Envy's impact was probably enough to swing the round, but probably is it good enough? You know, which way do we call the ruling on that? Again, not my job, thankfully. But a great reaction from PRX overall. I like what we were seeing there. Beyond that, though, does it feel that Vitality released on the pulse?
Definitely. Again, it's the right decision, right? Typically coming out of a timeout, it's like, oh, we anticipate a little bit of aggression. Durka just going forward here.
Ooh, what a transition, bro.
Sign, right? The fact
what
that
the heck is that?
To make a play like that.
What a transition.
Again, you find the opening win, and then for Envy to find two off the ropes is just...
keren banget sih transisinya sih.
It really does, and then it's really hard to
get back.
There's a number of instances you can get into, that situation and then say, cool. Is it really sustainable? It never is versus PRX.
No, and again, they're one of the teams that, no matter the odds, they command our attention, sort of things. Again, in previous events, we always said, never tell me the odds with these boys, because they can seem to go outside of that possibility, and I think you can see there is a little bit of work happening with Sayonara. So I think it was what we were discussing. So once we get an update, obviously we'll let you guys at home know. Thank you for your patience alongside us. And for PRX, is there any concerns here in your mind? Because I think to me, the lens, and again, forgive me for those at home potentially if they're getting a little frustrated, because it is being, at least in my mind, looked under the lens of, has Vitality even got what it takes to challenge PRX? So I know there's a lot of talk about PRX being these underdogs and, you know, the
I mean, I come back to the same discussion, which is PRX is just always a different test, and it's form dependent, but I think many even said this is like the best they've probably looked, which is just another wild statement to make about a team like PRX. So this actually takes nothing away from Vitality in my eyes. It's tough. I mean, call a spade a spade. Hal was very open and honest. It's like, yeah, I mean, they battered us. Yeah. They just had more people in the right place, and they won 90% of their gunfights. And honestly, like I said, you can go back and watch as many VODs as you like, and you can cook up certain strats and set pieces. But set pieces do not work against PRX when they just want to throw 4 out B main.
Yeah, like, has that given you any look? Now, just while we take a second here, the admins are reviewing the round. Just pause for a moment. Mike, is there any other team? We're talking bigger picture now, because we are obviously in a tech pause. from what you've seen so far, is anyone in the same class as PRX?
No.
I'm with you.
It's as simple as that. No.
Because I think we've always had a bit of like a two-horse race-ish, but
I haven't seen it here in London yet.
You and me both. I thought EDG could have been in that conversation and maybe leaning that way a little, but PRX just pound for pound right now are scary. They are hitting their stride. So, as said, while the admins are reviewing this, we are actually going to hear what Envy had to say about his Masters London debut in this HyperX player moment.
Hello, I'm Envy from PRX. So we went against Leviathan. I think the match went very well for us. I thought it would have been closer because they started off really hot in the Swiss stage. We managed to play like ourselves and how we usually play. I think Leviathan is a very good team. I feel like they're just lacking a lot of experience compared to PRX.
Blinded up the Paranoia going through. Hunter's Fury out, however, gets 2 tags. Both duelists.
Guys, ini satu nggak main sih.
Holding the door. Finds himself a third, and Spec seems just gonna be spammed down through the smoke. Envy.
Bosen sih sampai gitu banget.
Felt honestly incredible to be back on the master stage. I mean, seeing all the fans in the crowd cheering for us every time we win, every time we do something amazing, it just gives us motivation to win the match. To all the fans around the world and to all the fans that came to support us in London, I hope you guys keep supporting us no matter what the results are, because we're gonna keep trying our best and we're gonna hopefully win this trophy.
Amen.
I've obviously been scrolling a little bit while we wait for this to be sorted out.
Kayaknya lama nih.
I've been, you know, having a little look at Reddit on the socials. Can't help myself.
Kayaknya lama nih.
And I was kind of thinking of like MVP form. Do you think?
Gue kalau kayak gini nih, gue kayak berdiri deh.
Right now is hitting MVP level form.
Yeah, I think he has a number of events. I mean,
enak badan gitu kan.
I'm pretty confident saying I'm usually voting Dubai.
Same.
I think he's just one of those players that.
Ada yang nonton di atas ya? Tuh, ada yang nonton di atas.
Massively.
I think you think back to kind of his life cycle through some of the comp changes they've had, and yeah, some of them haven't looked great. But I mean, you think back to some of the Sky games way back. And, again, it's just always difficult to really shine on that role when
absolutely.
You have the other members here, but I think Device is always one of those players. He's just, you can depend on him time and time again. I think in some of the peaks that we've seen from PRX, he's been the hot prospect, to be honest. Which isn't the one you go to when you look at these. I mean, even recency, right? You look at how solid Envy's been. And certainly you think back to the previous event, I mean, just an absolutely sensational player, which...
Envy kalau kurus ganteng guys, sumpah deh. Gue kalau lihat ya, kayak dulu dia kurus deh. Waktu di Secret.
They've had some roster changes here and there, but you could argue
sekarang
the core's
naik
been
lah.
around for some time now, right? There's been that established core to them.
Iya, gue kayak pernah lihat dia kurus deh.
It's so wildly impressive to see them maintain through various meta changes. We've seen so many other teams have these high highs and then just completely fall off the face of the earth.
Ada
Their
cincin tuh.
capability maybe through their players and their versatility that they can have various MVPs has
Bisa orang main tuh
so much of that.
pada dilepas, pada dipakai semua gitu perhiasannya. Apa gua tuh nggak bisa guys. Gua main tuh tangan tuh harus polong mas. Gak ada apa-apa.
Yampy's best international performance was actually eliminating PRX 2-1.
Really?
Yeah, he was on the chamber, and it was like a bonkers performance.
Okay.
Which is when you were like clutching at straws with EG. I was thinking, yeah, actually there was one that we looked up earlier, but again for me it's like as an IGL, how do you call versus this team? And obviously Power and Scott are very prep oriented to an extent, but that's more around kind of, I mean, the big transition to stage one was what we was
PRX London
which was almost taking things away from this roundtable discussion. Really being the one to crack the whip, but unfortunately, playing a team like PRX is going to require your Durka, your Sayonara to feel something in a round, right, and not have to ask permission
it
to do something.
needs a little bit of that kind of momentum and movement to it, and it's quite interesting because I was even going historically. I'm like, when was the last time I saw Durka facing off against PRX like this? And there is only a little bit more time left, so hopefully we can get back on the way. You can see them kind of getting themselves prepared. So thank you for sticking with us as we go through the motions. But again, Durka, even historically, numerically, has always struggled against this team. You've seen his confidence in his previous rosters dip. That's the caliber that is. It puts pressure on your IGLs. It puts pressure on your superstars. There's been very few
Jangan bilang di 3-2.
individually who've been able to shine against this team. I mean,
Terus si DL sih.
even one in his prime, and even then, I mean, I'm rolling back the clock a fair way to really find it. Nice one, guys. Nice one. Yeah, I see you. I thought we were doing
no
good
thumbs
today.
up for that.
I thought we were on for a clean day, but hey ho, here we are. 3-3 though, if you are just tuning in. So Vitality getting as many rounds as they did in map 1 here.
Mana yang katanya ditutup gitu?
Big improvement.
Just yet, yeah.
Yeah,
Pas
and
main.
I think we are just getting those ready checks, so we
Itu ya?
should be back underway in just a
Iya.
moment.
Iya ditutup depannya. Custom tuh meja ditutupin depannya. Biar nggak bisa dilihat. Padahal mah ini bisa kelihatan sih.
Approach here, I mean, keeping things at least level for the time being.
Iya kan?
String arounds found, they still have ultimates to play with.
Masih bisa kelihatan ya.
Showstopper and a pit.
Sama aja.
PRX, you can see it was a massive investment previously.
I was quite interested. They're going to identify that Forsaken had been on a bit of an island. Now, I don't know whether this is indicative of that or if it's just a simple call because they're in a lighter purchase trying to make it work. Keep your eyes on the pressure coming in, though. It's going to be hot in this round. Sayonara on the case, though, fights forward, takes away Forsaken.
What a timing.
Darker with a 1-2 punch. Hold on. Vitality coming in fired up.
So it's 5v3 now. Divides and Sayonara, though.
Of course he has. He'll find him one.
Something with the scope. Envy shut down though.
Bisa kalah, anjay.
Okay, Divine something, the two scary prospects getting herded. That's 4 alive from Vitality. I'm a little impressed. Because you normally don't walk away with this without being bloodied and broken and bruised at that point, but actually a relatively clean round. And I was complimenting the liberties that Forsaken was taking over towards B main. I'm curious if this was identified during maybe some of those early rounds, because I think Profek was on the other side at some point.
Yeah, and this is one of those few examples where it's like now PRX actually do have to respect something, right?
Yes.
I mean, if they're just going to hit B site again, but the concern being is how good does the adaptation look for PRX and how well equipped are Vitality? Again, look towards Chronicle in these sort of rounds. There's information gathering potentially on the other side of the map. If there is a response here from PRX, I mean, Sayonara, great decision making from him.
Timingnya itu loh.
I don't think it takes a lot of being able to pull up your own number, right? It's something that's quite hard against a team like this. I mean, it's mostly quite hard against any team left at this point in the tournament as well, but it does take a lot of self-confidence to be able to activate and push forward in this, because you feel like if it goes wrong, I'll look silly. But at this point, we see an adjustment quickly. It's almost like they've forgotten the lesson that they had before. You already see the adjustment from PRX.
Yeah.
They put something over towards B just in case, maybe feeling that's enough. But a 3-play stack and Jing just going to deny an easy springboard for Sayonara. So Devi's interest peaking, of course he is. Why wouldn't he? And he doesn't even get punished, not a point of damage done on him.
Clearance through heaven looks good though. Just
What a
drawn away
timing,
here,
anjing.
Durka will punish.
Timing felt.
Fight.
Whoa, are they forgetting about Durka in heaven? Did they think they had more cover there? Or someone was watching it? That feels like a mistake. A rare one at that, and a freeze from Vitality.
Mati nih Jason.
They're desperately looking for Jing. Can't find him just yet.
Well, now they know.
He's found them.
And there's Forsaken, the 1-2 punch. PRX starting to chip away at what Vitality had. This freeze didn't really work, and the problem is that something is the ever-present slow creeping death. Yampi, quick to business, gonna take away Jing. Forsaken, not shying away from this either, even though something isn't quite here yet. He's trying to posture up a touch, and the penny has not dropped yet that something could be behind.
Actually, a little bit of misinformation here off that flash because the catch is in heaven.
30 seconds left.
So they're almost expecting that rotation to come through that way. Now Profek holding towards main.
Forsaken already down on site. Yeah, he's going to hear it. Profek has to back away. They're going to hear both players now, surely. Noting the operator shot lands. Yampi holds the line as something left in a 1v2. This man is magic though, but today, nothing to bring out of the hat in this round.
Nice try.
5 for Vitality and well recovered after that momental freeze.
Great composure on display. Vitality able to convert this
Profek
round.
beruntung banget, anjing.
Of course, another PRX timeout as well.
Wow.
We talked about the mental game as well.
Pintar nih Vitality sumpah dah. Dia nembakin yang itu biar ke distrik gitu kan. Nih, Profek dari tadi yang harusnya ini malah hidup.
In the first half is a big win.
Jumpy. Sit down, Jumpy.
Behind that one.
PRX. It doesn't even look that flashy, really, but you think about it, that freeze initially didn't work out. You saw that both players were able to fight back in, kind of clear a bit of pressure on Heaven. That flash that could have been a bit of an issue that maybe implied something, but again, for them to hold on to that is a big confidence builder. Now, I'm curious, though, what's the adjustments now? Because it does feel like that pendulum has swung.
Well, I mean, it was the right move. Again, they put something on the operator over towards B main. There's a fake TP in from Forsaken. Yeah, cool, we'll greet them as 3 right on A site, but one of those situations where Vitality actually, I mean, whether or not that is kind of some crucial mid-rounding or somebody overstepping the mark ever so slightly, the fact that Jing gets away with another kill there, you think it's going to come apart the seams for Vitality, but
positioning aja sih mereka lagi.
Crucial moment. Again, Divide, unfortunately,
Vitality tuh kayak distraction ya, nembak situ terus Darknya jadi ke ini kan, nggak dilihatin.
It's a step-by-step game now, though. You're never out of the woods, never. And it's going to take a lot of confidence building to start feeling like Vitality have a chance in this. This is still PRX's map choice, but they burn both of those timeouts. Makes it feel like you're doing something right. Speaking of,
bangsat nih.
On ramp and
OP-nya lagi di dot semua sih, sumpah dah.
Is ahead of this by a long way. Yampy looking vulnerable, but gets a gun out in time. Forsaken next to challenge, turns around, sprays there, but Vitality stand. Yampy dampens all of that aggression in middle. They went for a wild play, that's fair enough. It was around, but they invested Sheriff's in on.
Ada aja loh gebrakannya itu loh.
Sat.
If it was anyone else,
this would be filth.
He's heard them. 4 kills. He'd need to equal his current kills in this round.
Vitality taking all the space towards spawn as well. Don't want to leave this one up to chance.
Like that.
Iya dong, ketahuan dong.
There's the flash to note attendance. Something on the corner now. Gets one, can't get a second. Good spacing and nullifying the threat. In what should have been quite a comfortable round.
Yeah, great call from Yampy here. Again, to just hold on. Make sure they're here to greet this aggression as we discussed. Great turn, actually. Timing almost passing him by. Chance see on the back of the flash again, I think almost expecting this to be popped a little shorter, but it goes all the way into vents. That's when it could have been death sentence for Vitality. Pit available Seekers here. Durka one away from the Blade Storm. Good position to be in, entering round 10.
Go get it. Welcome to my world.
Pit on the other side as well, Divide. Lockdown mid for the time being.
Here.
Okay, investing a lot more utility, at least to play on these extremities. But something's happened bad. Cut off by the wall there, just
counter anjing semuanya.
Between a rock and a hard place, and he's actually caught this time by Kron with an
operator. Dikasih main, OP-nya bangsat.
Cover going out. So you can get a feel the
feel what?
The pressure.
Pressure's for tires, Michael.
Forsaken.
Buang-buangin peluru lu anjing.
It's just a man advantage. He's still a pit in middle. He's still trying to figure out what's going on. Where are these players? What are they doing?
Lama banget anjing.
Eyes wide open.
What's timing?
I mean, ping on the wall there, yeah, maybe just catching that info.
So Devi still pretty posted towards this. Just
Devi almost, yeah, considering giving up the pit here to actually put an extra body towards Envy. I mean, Envy has had some sensational rounds anchoring this A site.
Peace, dapat 2 lah. Tuh.
He's trying to play ahead of this now. Now he's in trouble. 3 players looking his way. Pain shells in. Yampy's cleared it, and Devi actually catching a touch of damage on that. They're already going to be on the site here. And look at Durka. Now, you don't see this one often. He is behind both players. Durka. That's devious. He's going to find one and now can fall off. This doesn't need to do too much. He's a nuisance. Heaven doesn't feel so safe anymore.
Sakit. Susah nih kayak attackingnya PRX lagi diacak-acak anjing. Sampingnya nggak dapet terus pakai OP. 3 round nggak dapet anjing, di dodge terus.
And it just feels like I'm waiting for it to all go wrong for Vitality, but they are finding the answers they need to. Is this where we look at Yampy to being one of those IGLs who's got a bit of a finger on the pulse here? Oy. Forsaken would like that weapon. He'd really like to
I mean, Durka's already wrapped all the way onto B site. feel like just a matter of time. Like I said, they've got the cushion here. They can go for this.
There we go.
We'll find it.
My.
Confidence on display here.
Please, 57, please.
Round 11. Showstopper here for Jing. A TP for Forsaken, but Greg's looking a little flustered in terms of this initial rotation. Once the pit is given up, it's
why can't you just wait for him in a normal spot? Why are we trying so hard?
Iya sih, why try so hard lah?
Again, you could see the point where Divide is considering giving up the pit, but he actually steps back
Try
into
so hard.
it. Then there's two
Bener
rotating
sih.
out Heaven on B site. Very
Gak usah dipaksa
frustrating round
anjing.
for Alex to watch for sure.
We're going up.
Again, the Seekers just unravel that entirely.
Oh, completely.
Envy's looking to play spoiler on what? One kill maybe?
Yeah, a little bit of a misread on that. And we were waiting
Abdraft
for
udah
the,
kepake.
I guess, confidence to come crashing down a little bit, right?
Gila,
And I think these are the
Davai.
rounds you're going to start seeing it. Maybe those overpeaks won't happen. Maybe I'm being ambitious saying that about PRX, but they haven't worked out for them in the last couple of rounds. So
Emia bangsat teh.
Vitality have done
Lama bet
the slow
anjing.
and steady job, right? It's not flashy Valorant. It's not going to set your world on fire, but
That's what's necessary.
this is how you get a lead on PRX. This is how you put them back.
Pasti nih di
into a
chat
position
orang
they
nih
have to
banyak
work
nih
in
yang
from.
bacotin apa ini main lama anjing. Emia
It's a
bangsat.
long game for them to figure out. An adjustment made. We haven't seen much of these
40
splits through
detik,
Heaven here,
anjing.
but something on this side of the map. Can try and work through Flash, unaffecting. So now there's a
Please,
chance.
dapat,
Sayonara,
please.
great shot on that, but Forsaken playing it forward. This is lovely. This looks like his strong suit as well, and he gets to play like that. But Chronicle,
Gak bisa.
fantastic pick. 30 seconds. They've got
Ah,
side
mati
control
tiga
now.
anjing, gak tidur ngantuk.
Shopper to come through here, posted on. We'll find Yampi.
Good trade.
It's fantastic from Profek.
Oh, that timing.
Be left now, Guardian in hand, a 1v3. Do not fancy his odds here. Has to wait out the smoke as well.
You have to be so methodical in these games, right, to deal with that. But Profek, you could not have picked better timing for him there. That is a great round from the young man who joined, who's probably the least known player on that roster, really. You looked at all the others catching the eye, but he's done exceptionally well there. I'm going to give credit where it's due. And PRX have been shut out of this map.
Yeah, a string of 5 rounds now.
Beautiful.
From Vitality. And still decent position to be in here.
I've missed this.
Lagi dia acak-acak sih defendingnya, tapi nggak apa-apa kita lihat tuh tackingnya.
But this is
he's still
It's okay guys.
But now you get the extra sauce on top.
Chronicle and Dirk are reading this perfectly as well. Plenty of
Duh,
opportunities
maksa
to punish
lagi
here
mereka.
in terms of the finances.
Mereka maksa lagi.
Misdirection here with the TP.
Ya Allah.
Again, it's just quick check. Vitality don't do
Emang
anything in the
lawan
meantime,
tim-tim gini nih anjing, cok.
so capitalize off that pressure.
Harus menang apa ya namanya bahasanya ya, first blood gitu,
Patience as well, isn't it?
first contact
Look
gitu,
how
harus
deep
menang.
Vitality are holding. They are so aware that PRX would love to get involved, love to get that first pick, but they've had to start respecting it. Jing and Forsaken somewhat chomping at the bit towards B main, but as long as Vitality don't leave that clock too late, they should still be fine.
One of the few situations you're asking for somebody
Gila,
from
nge-push
PRX
mid
to
lo
just
anjing
do
lo.
something, give you a round.
You need an X factor, right? We had it in droves on map
I mean,
one.
they're getting outclassed in these slower burn rounds.
We hadn't really seen Vitality depend on this too much, regionally at least. So again, seeing that they have this as a gear shift, quite interesting, but 30 seconds now. Okay, this is a 3-play stack on B. This is not the 2 from before. B main is firmly still in PRX's control.
Salah
This
spot
side
lagi
will
ya.
not feel safe just yet. Something's got Chronicle, that's backline broken. B main's theirs, and now Vitality are surrounded. Composure on
menang,
display
please,
for
fight.
PRX, but Divide,
Nice fight.
individual, but still gets his fight. It's down to Durka and Yampi. Oh my word, he's gone for it again, but this time gets punished. Yampi in a 1v3. This would be simply legendary. He's got one. There's no trade. What's gone on here? Jing's got him dead to rights, though. Just about maintaining a scoreline here.
To get a 4th here. PRX an honest shot of things as Vitality dominated this
Oke lah mas,
first half.
senyum-senyum. Nih, ini yang gue maksud nih. Harus menang kontak anjing, PRX tuh.
To try and piece together a comeback.
It's impressive to see
Chronicle-nya
Vitality push them
mati,
this far. But do not
atau
think it's
siapa
over
gitu,
yet.
first
On the
contact-nya,
side,
pokoknya first blood lah.
things can always change.
PRX
Do
tuh
not
harus
go
menang
too
first
far.
blood coy. Kalau musuhnya kayak anjing ini, mati satu tuh bingung dia mau kemana. Anjing eme ini oh. Basi anjing. Kita mainnya lama banget anjing. Something sih di dodge terus sih VT tuh. Di dodge giliran dia dapat malah jelek banget malah.
Without Beans, thank you for the thinking about Beans, thinking of the tier 1 man. At the end there.
If not take pause, PRX will destroy
it. Had to be fucking 1. When we lost that, it was cooked. Our money was gone.
We lose after the take pause. Gila sih. Apa finish nih viewersnya banyak banget tuh, duitnya masuk terus tuh gacor.
Can change pretty quickly with this team.
Again, always an opportunity
finish
for
full
to really dictate the tempo.
Take me home, David, please.
Onto the attacking side. I mean, Vitality have to.
Christopher, thank you for the prime.
Display some confidence here to kick things off in the second half. Like I said, they were being outclassed in terms of some of these slower rounds on display from Yampi.
Yeah. I'll get the croissants after.
Delivering here, top of the board for them.
Mana gue harus setengah hari lagi.
And again, a really good display considering the bigger picture for Vitality.
Come on, man.
Yes, newer names, inexperienced names on the international stage.
All right, calm. One round at a time.
Holding their nerve.
One round at a time. Andrew, thank you for this prime. Is it Andrew?
Have you seen the minimap?
Yes.
True. Thank you for the prime.
Everyone, attention to
and
the
Mark
top
So,
of your
thank you for the
screen,
prime.
please. This might be a bloodbath.
Paddington, thank you for the prime.
4 lawan 5 cok.
About 2 seconds, we find out.
Thank you guys.
All of PRX here. Oh my word, Durka beheading for free. Forsaken's fallen. And now he's up for more.
Nice. Calma.
This is now going to be difficult for Vitality.
Take our time. We know he's there. We know where he is.
Trying to stabilize.
He's low. Trade. Nice trade.
Handled by something and they don't stop.
No, man, he's feeling it.
Durka will find another here. Something will fall.
Oh my god, it's the duo, bro. David and Envy versus the duo.
Durka, you don't want to see him overstep the mark here. Divide with a challenge.
He's low, and we know that's the A player because we take a
tag. Durka down to 49 now.
He's so quick to it. He's feeling it.
We know Chronicle's flanking. We have a feeling. I can feel it in my fucking loins, dude. Oh my god, David's in CT spawn. This is it. David's in CT spawn's God spot.
Big confirmation though, the Chronicle's not coming back.
He's out. No! Durka! He'd already slipped. I thought he was still a bit more towards heaven, but Device position is a little bit naughty.
No!
Finishing with a flourish, Durka! That is a
terrifying
looking man right now.
What a pistol round.
Suka barbar anjing, swingnya gede banget anjing.
And close.
He has some nice shots, man. Oh my god, one more hit and we win this round.
Fantastic shot to close.
Wow, dude.
Play under pressure, but I can play.
Well, that's concerning.
That's very concerning, yes.
Did you say I can't play under pressure?
I didn't even hear the second half of that.
No, I think the first sentence enough. Maybe we just... He's just joking. It's just that.
Well, I mean, Doug said we need to have more fun than paper.
Tiga anjing gak tidur ngantuk.
Might be right now, to be fair.
Mati lagi nih.
He's feeling it. You can just see he's feeling it.
Once more.
In between the wickets there.
David timing. David timing B. Right there.
We'll get a second opportunity here, though.
They see him? You didn't see him. Sinar didn't see him yet.
All the time. They're already out on main. Durka, you got to be really careful. So do you, Profek. You can see them flying into their faces. Profek's about to get swarmed.
1 for 1.
Down he goes. Sharp
Come on.
Durka, though. Sayonara makes over there in time. Device be the danger man again, though. That's a lot to ask for. But Forsaken's there right with you. 2v2. He's in a lot of trouble, man. He
He's trying to buy time for David as much as he could.
It's all on Devi.
Honestly, good damage though.
Now, We said he might be.
We just needed that kill coming out of heaven. The guy kept coming out of heaven.
Fake
It
comeback.
would have been hard for them.
Do a little something for that.
Ngapain gue nonton di ini ya? Sorry guys.
Two players seem relatively pretty. Look at the fear he commands.
Yeah.
Look at the respect this man commands with 22.
Ya respect banget mereka anjing.
They're pausing. The lower that clock gets,
Yeah,
the
I'm
more
worried.
concerned I get.
I'm worried about the angle onto Sayonara.
Worried how isolated both
22
are.
lagi
30
darah.
seconds left.
He's done enough to this point. Slowly
Spectre lawan
straight towards the side. Getting closer now. Can he find one for Penny just dropping there? That's difficult. As now they can create a nice crossfire. Time is going to be the factor in the
Langsung
end.
di-swing
Sayonara
dong.
there, perfectly positioned in the end. Nice diligence just to check back. in
Fracture
time.
ya.
Double digits found here
Harusnya
for
PRX sih
Vitality.
fracture sih.
And Durka already one away from a blade storm. Big opener for him. Start this second half.
One enemy.
You have to ride
Tapi
this
pada
purchase
mencar
through as
sih,
well.
satu ke kanan, satu ke kiri. Udah lu.
In terms of the shields on the other side,
Nggak tahu deh, gua ngerti.
already forcing what I would call an adjustment here for PaperX at least.
And there's no timeouts, right, for PaperX here. This is
Gotta play this
PRX kalah dong anjing.
So PaperX, show me what you got. I've been eyeing you up as the favourites by a country mile. And here you've looked solemn, quiet.
Pakai semua
Well
anjing
done, and I'm
flash.
not used to that. Look at Sayonara taking liberties. And that judge can do
Mati
some
dong.
work.
Depending on who it is and when it comes, because there is a pinch here from Vents.
Oh, the timing. Quan needs help here. Does get away with his life. Going to slow down the roll. Maybe make it a little bit harder to scale towards site safely. Profix prowling. He's still behind here. They might have an idea that someone's on site, but they're trying to work this out together.
Gila, smoke-nya
Try and
aneh
navigate
tuh.
it at the right time. You can see the device looking, and he's got him. It's Jing in the end to find Profec. 4v4 here still. A really tense side of the map. It's free for Sayonara. Starting on the follow-up as well. Devi and Jing trying to deny the 11th round. Plants in
Stick dia.
play. And away we go. Already off to the races. Durka leads the pack. Jing trying to just do damage. Go wild! It's got to be an ace. And if anyone could do it, it would be this man. But with 20 HP. And now a little lower than before. It's going to have to be...
Surely they're going to try
Let's go. What the fuck is that? Gila Jing, ngamuk coy. Nice Jing, kasih motivasi Jing.
Simply unfathomable.
Lagi
in this
terbang anjing.
situation. That is
Gila dia juga kaget.
the most insane rounds you will ever see. The mid-air headshot.
Gila langsung pada
The second is just insanity.
langsung pada berdiri anjing semua.
Who that man is. I wouldn't
Nah
blame
ini
you. It's
nih,
been a quiet map,
harusnya
but
lah,
man, you remember
mental
now.
lah.
Now, can they keep their composure? Yes. Vitality strike back hard, cut to the core, leaving just 3 standing. But Jing is
You
one of
need
them.
to be calm, ya Allah.
Durka running away with the space as well. Going to hear this. Something. Nightbot gets caught as well.
Ih,
PaperX still
anjing pada aneh anjing
piece together the
PRX.
puzzle here.
Astagfirullah.
2v5 now.
Aneh anjing, nggak ngerti
Ahead of
gua.
the minute mark as well. Gonna wait for
Si
an overstep
something
here.
ngepick
Somebody
atas
to
sini
get
ya.
curious on the side
Terus
of
balik
Vitality.
lagi
I'll
si
just say after a round
kontol.
like that, you need a mental
Nggak
check.
ngerti gua anjing.
Huge bonus to effectively win those opening engagements now.
Tolol banget anjing.
Stabilize,
Nggak
calm
ngerti
themselves.
gua.
Yeah, discipline here from Vitality. Nobody.
Ya dari tadi nggak ngerti ya. Maksudnya kayak musuhmu tuh dari tadi juga ngepus-ngepus anjing. Ya Allah.
And it is just going to be a pure freeze. No.
Nggak ngerti gua kontol.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, he's just smiling, waiting this one out.
It's got to be a feel-good moment for him.
Ah kontol habis ace langsung kalah anjing.
Done what was needed.
Padahal momen lo, monyet.
10 seconds left.
Davai juga, cepet banget anjing, udah main lurking juga ngentot.
Away from Seekers or Showstopper as well. The other side, I mean, it's something.
Udah stick bareng udah, Davai. 55 masuk. Ah. Monyet anjing, so ngide bangsat. Udah dari tadi lo matematika gitu lo, bodoh ampe. Ah, saving lagi anjing. Menang duit. Musuh saving kalah, bodoh. Monyet. Asli anjing. Gak ngerti gua. Udah Davai masuk aja. Usah ngide-ngide dah. Main-main ala EMEA bangsat udah. Pintaran EMEA anjing.
Not going to be going towards him if you're going to try and avoid the headhunter as it stands. They know anything early. There it is. It's simplistic in approach. It's direct.
Giliran saving aja lu pada. Geragas-geragas anjing.
Is here. Yampi dealt with. Jing just flying above. Site secured.
Mati nih, something nih.
Next on the cards. Something not able to get the ball rolling yet, so not got those knives to depend upon potentially in this post plant.
Please.
On the way back in here, though.
There's time to break through. Oh, that's nice, though. That will certainly help out. Trying to play back towards elbow like it was yours all day. Darker goes right back in. It is looking like it's 12 for Vitality. PRX
getting shut down here on Split. Yeah,
they've gone quiet.
Yeah, their record this year sits at what, 12-2. Vitality overcoming the odds here. A 7-round lead.
My. I guess we got to start thinking about the third map, Fracture.
One enemy remaining.
Dirk will read the economy here. Can PRX piece together a couple of rounds?
Oh, it feels tangible now, doesn't it? It feels like you might have made PRX look a little human. Now that can change quickly. We've learned that. We've had to learn that the hard way, but by all rights, Vitality have done it here. Can they close it down? Durka on duty, bareheaded, Jing again, digging deep this time, and looking to open up on that B side. Slowed down by utility. Sayonara's got to be careful not outstay his welcome. They've won middle.
Tuh, Vitality tuh pintar gitu, kayak angle jelek yang buat fight ya dong, nggak usah dilawan. PRX mah angle jelek dihantam anjing. Syukur kalau lagi dapat ininya anjing. Nih ketahuan kan di A kagak ada noise. Ah mati nih.
Poison's off.
I mean, they are out in no man's land.
Yeah, completely. It's a risk, high reward for Chronicle, but the loss of profit, the site now under scrutiny. You saw it, you saw the intention, but they're holding on PRX. 3 of them make it through, and an extension of play again as the scoreline will be held at 12.
Take a couple more of those to chip away at the cushion that Vitality had. PRX still showing grit and determination here.
Take them when you get them.
DT tuh. Padahal baru mau keluar anjing.
Ton of ults, Jing already close to another showstopper. Just missing 2 here. Durka, operator in hand now.
Retake nih. Terus kayak aja di atas tuh anjing.
For Vitality to close.
I've got your trail.
Seekers off rip with that. Sayonara just goes straight forwards.
He's got him. He's got Jing down, who's been cracking open these sites. But something's deep on this. He's gotten here so quickly. I don't know if they've got even any idea.
No, they have no clue.
Dia nggak majuin anjing.
And you're not going to think about that for a moment's time. Plant's coming in. I think Durka was still considering it could be. That's how early this is. Let's find Devi. 3 players put to dealing with him. Pain shelter pulls him forward. Handled.
Beautiful.
Pintar sih.
And it's Rion. Something who's been tagged up. Durka was so late. They just didn't expect it. But Chronicle clearing house. This has defied all expectations. Vitality waking up in map 2.
What a performance here. We're talking about the form of PRX. They have been outclassed here on Split by Vitality. I almost can't believe that's just
anjing setelah technical pause tiba-tiba jago anjing.
Tied up at 1 apiece, going to map 3.
Oh ngentot, pasti dipakai waktunya buat ngobrol anjing. Bangsat lah.
I can't play under pressure, but I can play Bohemian Rhapsody.
Alias, you are my kitten.
I am.
Can you meow for me?
Meow. You remember last year? No, I want to forget, man. David was meowing Harry Potter. Meow, 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 meow. Meow.
Durka really, like, bro, come on, man. Sayonara locked in as well. I mean, they all played well though.
Fuck, man.
Right here.
Sampai berapa nih?
Change one of the most important parts of making these videos, and that was my camera. For the longest time, my main camera was my old phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Fantastic camera, unbelievably good quality. Even its microphone is really good. But I wanted to get something a bit different since for the past almost a decade I've been using my phones. In fact, let me show you my first vlogging camera, which I should have still with me, and it still works to my own surprise. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there we go. So I started my channel on this camera. This is a Samsung Galaxy Note 8, the gold one. Does it turn on? I don't think it does because I charged it maybe hours. Maybe camera and my phone, from the fact that my operator was maybe what would go just randomly stuff. But it became a problem because I missed. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to put the camera in a stable place where I would usually stay.
Sony A7C II. After I've been using it for the past 3 months, bringing on several trips, I will tell you exactly what works here and my full setup that I use to create.
Wait, what?
And my full.
Gila, G-Master semua coy. 24 50 16 ya saya dipakai ini doang. Tapi 28 sih. 1,8 coy buat vlogging tuh. Pengen denger lagu. Kosong aja.
The A7C2. Who is this camera for? Now, when I was looking for another camera to buy, I watched a lot of reviews on this camera. There are pros, there are cons. So probably my biggest complaint with this camera is gonna be the viewfinder. So there's a noticeably big difference looking through my R4 viewfinder and then looking through this guy. And I actually just turned the viewfinder off because I find that the sensor and then my strap will move and get in the way of the sensor, and it will switch between the LCD on the back, and then it will switch to the viewfinder, and that is obnoxious, but at least you can shut it off. So majority of the time I don't really use the viewfinder. Every once in a while when it's like really bright, I'll turn it back on so I can get my eyeball in there, but that was probably the most annoying thing about this camera. And then the other thing for me, I got long orangutan monkey fingers going on. So the grip is, I'm missing a finger. It's just, and you can buy, they have a little adapter that you can put on to give you a little more grip on it, but then you're pretty much just the same size of the other full frame cameras, and kind of defeats the purpose.
So you don't consider yourself naive, but when you first moved into your own apartment, what excited you the most was furnishing it.
Gila, gue ikutin Gox nih dulu
How come you didn't
dari,
think about
gila,
all
dia
the
udah gede
financial
banget ya.
implications that
Bentar.
come with it?
Kok mukanya mirip orang Indo ya yang ditangkap gara-gara laptop Chrome itu.
Even on a budget. On top of that,
Sumpah.
you have to pay for gas, water.
Gue harus sadar Gox gedenya mirip itu coy. Nih.
I know. You know.
Gox gedenya mirip.
With every lamp, every shelf, every
Oh
cup,
shit.
you had earned Bitcoin.
Oh my god, itu beneran
That
mirip
made the
anjing.
rent. Exactly. And who knows?
Astagfirullah.
Maybe in 15, 10, or even 5 years, instead of
Dia
paying the
berjenggot sama
rent,
ini ya.
that could buy you an apartment.
Gue ikut Gox tuh dari zaman dia masih apa ya, bikin gambar-gambar gitu di laptopnya, di MacBooknya, di apanya segala lah, di HP bapaknya, kata itu drama kan. Tapi emang harus ada dramanya sih. Coinbase One Core, oh di sponsor ya. If you're gonna do it well. May inalas con Sony FX3. Let's go. Alejandro Medosa. Ini bagus sih. Sinematiknya bagus. Color gradingnya juga. What? Lihat gak tuh? Ini 2K ya. Wait, what? Kayak interlude. Berapa ini? 8 ya? Ini kapal ya? Ini naik kapal kayak gini kemana sih? Penasaran gua. Ini di Alaska. Serius loh. Ini sama istrinya ya. Siapa nih bapaknya ya? Iya kayak bapaknya deh. Bukan temennya. Oh, ada angle. Kayak gini tuh pagi-pagi guys, subuh-subuh nih. Coba kita lihat ya PRX. Oh shit, malah lagu keputar. Serem banget dah. Oh shit, udah mulai dong. Dilihatnya satu lagi. Apakah PRX akan kalah adik-adik ya? Kita lihat aja ya. No pressure ya, no pressure. Kalah ya udahlah. Kita nonton aja, nikmatin udah. DJ sendiri. Davai.
And they are now just in race against time. Divide pops the head off the shoulders of Durka. Prophet could have missed the first, and suddenly that tempo and pace is looking lethal. Vitality bulldozer site itself though. Sayonara with the spray, trying to slow them down, keep some security. Burning alone, roasting PRX on the retreat.
Sayonara.
It's a classic and not much else may be able to get
damage lah.
more than just a pistol.
Dapat vandal dong. Lari dong.
Sayonara is low. And you can see Sayonara is the one to go looking for the Vandal.
Yeah.
He found it. Just
wants
not how he wanted.
Die for the ult as well, to be honest.
Main nih Vandal nih.
Something can find further damage, but maybe.
Oh 3, gue kira 2 sih.
I was going to say, considering
actually. Kalau 2 dia masih gas tapi ini.
We'll just hold on to it for the time being. Big round from Sayonara. You can see actually even coming out of the pistol.
Masalah attackingnya Vitality tuh kuat guys. Attackingnya Vitality tuh kuat, fracture. Jadi menurut gue, for second, Sky?
Yep.
Gonna be well rounded here with 3 left standing.
If you're looking at
no double duelist.
Get at least the rifle away.
Oh, let's see what.
So you're not going to make it out
What the new thing?
Against PRX, especially at the pace they were coming back in on. They were hunting Durka down. They had a singular mindset.
Another very good indicator, though, is how quickly they look to flood through Arcade, overwhelm Divine after finding that initial.
You guys are kidding, man. Where is my... Why don't they do this?
That's a right up there. That's a yellow. I don't know what they've done wrong, but it's already on the yellow card for sure. Now let's look at the bonus though. Again, there was that costly effect of losing out on the Vandal, so they are going to be working with 2 pistols in play, a Guardian as well, but they do have the Phantoms in hand with Durka and Sayonara. Ults there too, going to be used early on. Tries to at least secure a pathway up
something
through
please.
We've got to hold on to the back line here. Something not noted just yet for the swing out, guarded by Profek.
Chronicle now baiting. Yeah, trying to let Sayonara in on that, but the flash is actually pretty good.
Nice dodge.
Just gets turned. PRX very
on
cue with that.
Davai, lo pasti di-push sih, Vi.
Good feel out towards the spawn as well, but he doesn't actually check deep enough here. The clearance is good though. Durka's going swinging. Gets shut down though. Now just Yampi.
Nice.
Nice try, but still that pack of players hunting on the southern side, so valuable. I thought if the timing was a little bit better in the synergy between Kron and maybe Sayonara, you could have had a bit more there.
Nah gitu dong, ketawa dong guys.
He's done really well to play safe.
Gila. Kayak low sense deh. Si siapa namanya? Invi? Bisa ngedot aja.
And Jing, great progress towards the showstopper.
Oh, 4. Oh, 4 lawan 4 Jing. 3 lawan 3 deh, sorry.
Nothing available for Vitality after Sayonara's investment.
Sama-sama punya duit.
Just give my own Kron.
1 kill, Jumpy dapat 2 kill deh, dapat ulti. Kita lihat saya agresif apa.
and he's done it again.
Yes.
So right shields there, PRX once again on the prowl, right? You got to get used to this tempo. Jing instantly takes out Durka. If this could be the pound battle between the two of them.
I won't have noted this under either.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Chronicle.
It's beautiful.
And that pick comes, control. The pick comes so early and so deep they actually don't catch that information. PRX continuing to pressure.
And they don't really stop. Even with a two-man advantage, they're making moves over towards Dish. They want to really eliminate any available space for Vitality.
Ngapain dipakai anjing?
Jing will have the info here. A pretty good understanding of where this is
kuat sih defendingnya PRX sih.
Already guarding the walkout.
Jangan dong. Oh, ada something.
Not a pleasant cross to try and make, you know, ambitious at the best of times, but right now PRX are just exuding confidence, exerting control. Perfect. Not going to go down without a fight.
30 seconds left.
This would need a great deal more to become a reality. And I think he knows those options are pretty minimal with 20 seconds remaining.
Something already looking for this with a judge, so wants an upgrade if you can get it.
Saving si tai.
Well, I was curious there if Prophet was going to catch somebody over towards Arcade, but it's only now Divide. He's already got an alarm bot down here to guard.
PRX.
Like the upgrade's going to be there. Yeah, he's got it. So happy enough for something. He get himself on the Phantom. And again, you look at how PRX are going. They've really, again, kind of established how they want to approach this map. That is in play now. It's confident, it's aggressive, it's taking a lot of space.
Ya sih, udah di counter juga kan.
Ask really if Vitality have any way of really addressing this. Been a concern previously.
Imposter Molito!
All smiles, especially after these last two rounds.
Asik-asik, mereka ketawa deh. Ya sih, nggak masalah sih kalau kalah juga, no pressure bro. Play like normal aja. Mereka terlalu gemes sih, kayak pengen banget menang dari Vitality gitu, kayak kalau lu malah kayak gitu bawaannya tegang gitu, wajib lu menang, udah nyantai aja, menang bakal datang kalau emang lu mainnya bagus, udah. Nice, jagain.
Seeing it, yeah, but the spike looking where it is has got other issues because already PRX have pushed out towards stairs. There's an exchange of space everywhere they go. It's not without a cost on some part of the map, but something will be brought back here. Yampi's been able to draw blood, but he's been hunted down by Envy, filling the void instantly, and Prophet under pressure. PRX.
Something dengan Brimstone-nya. Okay. Gila.
On the pulse now for PRX. Beautiful read of the situation, well handled anti-eco. Ultimate starting to come online now. Envy's missing one. Forsaken and something available here on the other side. It's Yampi and Chronicle. This next buy round crucial for Vitality to keep this within touching distance. And the default being really tested here.
Gue nggak tahu ya, gue nggak nonton Vitality waktu di Bridge. Jago deh.
I wonder when that penny drops, how it sounds. We will be hearing from PRX this round, so we are going to dive into this right about now.
Go back, Jason. Go back, JJ. Easy. Can go back? I'm trying. Go back. Can we go arcade, boys? Yeah, can we go arcade, boys? Yeah, man. Jason, come to us. Guys, if they go B, go push this arcade. Nice. Come on. I will do. Come on. We just go city. Guys. I'm gonna come A, boys. Okay. Go. Hold it out. Yeah. Let's go, Ilya. Go on.
Yeah, something still standing dutifully guardful on this site. It's going to be incredibly hard for Vitality to scale through. The rotation's already in. You can hear them discussing how they wanted to approach this to support the site. Really, the options looking rough here. Jing, actually going to get outdone by Prophet, who's got a follow-up. And he's dead to rights here, but still took a couple with him.
Open the window as well. I mean, Ampi down to 21 HP, Chronicle tanked up as well.
Envy's got ult as well, though. That's something you can't forget in this.
30 seconds left.
They're looking to go further. I like that.
One HPC.
Risky, sure. And that almost sells it a little bit. Does he get one? No, he'd love to have grabbed one just before they got to this position.
Gue udah tahu itu.
That will do it.
Gue udah tahu itu. Pasti di swingin anjing. Jason.
They want him to explore all this space.
Kagak ada nunggu temen anjing.
Great play here between Yampi and Chronicle. Beautiful calling.
And it feels quite brave to do it in these scenarios, going around the world.
It's a real gamble.
But it's a brilliant call because you've not heard that tap yet. And I think Envy knows that he's been slightly out-positioned on this, and the door's somewhat shut. Lovely work late round for these guys. Again, PRX setting up a lot of that, making it even a reality. But PRX finally feeling some resistance after a brilliant run of rounds.
That's what I said. Vitality needed to win this one out to keep it within touching distance. I mean, PRX going to run away with the next few, considering the ults.
God, these shots.
My ult's ready.
And this is after a big win out towards Tree as well for PRX.
Swingin loh.
See, it's only the mid and late round that really they're left baffled. They're still flashing into main.
Does this turn the tide, or do they get right back to business? PRX have the opportunity here to greet it with a smile. They are in the right place for it.
Okay, Jing.
Up for a biff and up for a fight. Over towards Dish. They're not going to go. Want to follow. Jing, not noted. So still the freedom to play in. Stun there. There's problems. Chronicle suffers for it. They fall back. They don't have to go too far. They've once again got the opener.
Win out these opening duels time and time again.
Oh, Jing lagi gacor. Udah.
Mechanically gifted man. And now set up to go further in this series.
What the fuck, ultinya nggak?
Well, any further aggression on that side at least. Can they navigate another disadvantaged situation?
Dirk and Yampi still curious. I mean, reading that a rotation happened on the back of that, but there is.
Tuh, Vitality tuh nggak yang langsung rotate gitu anjing. Dia duin anjing mereka. Aduh aim bangsat.
Forsaken's just going to be posted. And it's so much info for PRX.
Yeah. With the alarm bot in mind, and then you add in Forsaken.
Aja masih hidup sih, lu ketahuan sih.
Basically theirs. It's why they can have a lot of faith
now,
that they're coming this way.
Yeah, the fake smoke
actually might do a rotation.
30 seconds left.
Oh, bisa dipanggang Jason di atas tuh.
It seems like Envy's shifting over that way, but now with contact, they can kind of get back to this, right? 20 seconds, just trying to shift up. You're hoping to catch him unawares. I don't think you're going to get that sort of gift here. Something sharp. 14 seconds. PRX in such control here. Yampi's on for a flash. Apparently nothing's free today.
What the heck?
PRX instantly answering back. And the scoreline staying on their side.
Snappy from something to close out here. Yampi.
JJ juga lagi gacor sih.
Nice.
Apa itu?
Vitality to call a timeout.
Ooh.
God, we got some shooters in server today. But again, it does feel like this is now, as much as the scoreline may look pretty close, the way these rounds have gone once they go into the buys and how PRX are playing, Vitality haven't had a full answer. So looking at this here, good time for a timeout. Vitality needs solutions. And again, it looks obvious to us to a degree, but the aggression is landing so well. Jing's taking liberties everywhere. They've got great control over towards steps. They're just working the map perfectly.
Sponsornya juga ROG ya.
As well for me.
Vitality.
Sayonara needs to get a little more active in the early round. Again, Dirk is sitting 0-7. Can't really fault it in the way he's getting shut down. Another chance here, though, with an ultimate for Sayonara. Not necessarily see it considering the finances, but
gila di game ini doang nih Jumpy respect nih. Nggak ada yang bacot-bacotin PRX anjing. Tapi saling respect sih harusnya. Mereka kan temenan juga kan. Terusnya kalaupun ini juga udah nggak usah gitu. Kasih game yang bagus aja. PRX juga nggak ada yang berdiri-diri sih, gue lihat.
So you have to look at the others to maybe find a bit of space for him to play into. And you have to be so diligent from the word go. Let's look where that intention is for PRX here.
Ada tuh, ada.
Show of force towards stairs. Quick clear of the utility.
Aduh, overthinking ini nih. Something juga kenapa dia di situ ya anjing. Dia smoker tapi tidak main di mid anjing.
PRX going to look to go on the hunt here. Something will catch Sayonara. removed for free, yeah.
It's so free for these guys. And they aren't overly sticking towards site.
How quickly they're moving.
Just amount of space because they want to play safe because they've got these three on the hunt. Again, the
Very
rhythm that PRX are getting in, Mike, is just perfect.
Main CSGO lalu CSGO coy.
It certainly doesn't feel like a safe post. Shelter to open things up here at a showstopper. No secrets about this on the way in.
Oh, and once again, Durka down. There's nothing he can do. He's getting no look into these rounds. And Ching is operating at a mad level. Profek, you're not meant to get two there, man. And now the defuse started. I don't think Quan can do anything, so this round is going to fizzle out. But PRX, a little bit of a reminder.
Gak mau disimpan kan, lagi saving juga kan, ngapain pakai ulti guys? Ingat guys, kalau kalian lagi saving jangan pakai ulti kalau memang tidak pasti menangnya.
Durka actually pick up an operator here, showstopper in the back pocket. Profek's just
Profek nih lost sense anjay.
But there has to be more of a mentality approach of how to handle this PRX team.
Dava itu dulu di fracture tuh pakai chamber setahu gua waktu lawan zaman-zamannya ada finish. Lupa gua apa.
And really, PRX haven't changed too much.
Guys, nah, really changed too much.
Showing their face, forces Chronicle to rotate. Now everybody over on the north side.
Oh jing, buka banget tuh badan.
Forced into a situation where they have to just force the issue through arcade.
The flash is not enough to force them off these angles. If they were looking to commit further towards that, which fortunately if they're not, but the tempo is very changed now. Having to cross the T's and dot the I's at such an early level, and look at this.
They're going to hit this.
Of course they will. 3 players ready, lined up, firing squad! It is stunning for NVIDIA!
Got a headshot there!
Profek, you're lucky to be breathing. And he's had a couple of good rounds, but the tempo read from PRX is just something gorgeous to witness.
Akhirnya tahu ngerem ya, Profek nih lagi gacor anjing.
Vitality just left in tatters again. Profek 59 HP. Some time on the clock, but...
30 seconds left.
He doesn't need help. He doesn't need any more help.
Matinya gitu dong. Mainnya udah bagus padahal.
And again, Mike, that re-hit, that timing on it.
I mean, and it's right. You even see here the question around the breach. This is still 20 seconds left on the second stun to come through. PRX are capitalizing in that downtime where usually the breach would struggle, right? It's the perfect recipe. Well drilled, committing early off the utility in every single round.
Kayaknya Profek ini tipikal muka yang cuek gitu, jutek, tapi aslinya cerewet coy, asik dia. Gue liat dari komsnya gitu.
Starting to feel like you're getting battered here. Dividers go down, but it's a trade out. Profek on the follow-up, good spacing, and it's simplistic in its stance and approach. You gotta be careful with something though. Still around. You'll just hear Yampi approaching towards site.
Retake ya.
Spike planted.
I guess something done here, held in place by this Molly for the time
being. Oh, dia tahu dia mau pakai ulti.
3v4.
Lovely position to pressure Profek as well. One of the players who has utility that can make this post plant very, very comfortable. He's going to actually invest it down on this side, reading the majority here, which he's not wrong with, but it just forces something forward. They've cleared it, and now Vitality are boxed in on the side. It's Kron to bail him out slightly, overtaking towards that CT space, giving a little bit of a cubby for Sayonara to play from.
Got to give this one up.
Saving aja.
The way back in here, Sayonara going to come forwards.
Checkmate.
Okay. Oh! Not okay! Not okay! No time left.
It's fine, but it's not fine at the same time. Clutch. It's a swift reminder, isn't it?
Malah aimnya mereka yang lagi kenapa ya?
I don't think it's going to have too much of an effect here. Maybe some gaps. I mean, I'm already seeing Yampi set up for a Guardian. Light shields aplenty. PRX still doing damage in a situation they had no right to be in.
Nah, they're so scary. You just don't get to miss a bullet. You just don't. Jing looking from every angle, basically.
Another blip, though. It's necessarily one they can stabilize off.
Freedom
on some of these orbs early.
Yeah, north side pretty much. I don't say clear.
Masih camping anjing lo lihat tuh. Ya Allah. Masih camping si anjing.
Here towards tree, but
Scout destroyed.
Forsaken will sniff that out very quickly. One off the seekers for him.
Ini map attacker sih guys. Ini map attacker. Jadi kalau susah attackingnya kalian wah udah sih. Bayangin ada 4 pintu anjing.
They're kind of banking on. Sight is going to be clear. I don't know if that's even going to reach. It does. Okay, so Forsaken going to be noted. The rotations this time are actually further away, but Forsaken's not particularly deterred from going forward. Still holding towards tower. Still willing to fight on this space. Flash. Going to force Profik on the re-swing, and these two in a bit of a battle now. Fighting forward. Takes a lot, but he does at least cause the ult to come down. That's a decent amount invested, and speaking of ults, they're everywhere. Jing on fire! Absolutely tearing up apart, and he could even get another. Yampi is just in the corner, desperate to stay alive. Chronicle trying to hunt him down. Forsaken's there. Kron's got Jing, but the defuse has PRX.
Gila Jing.
Above on this side.
Jing lagi nyala coy. Wah GG udah lo. Duelisnya lagi. Solo duelisnya lagi.
It's so chaotic. I mean, where do you back off to? This is held by 3 players towards
Itu kalau nggak kabur tuh yang satunya anjing.
Jing opens it up with a showstopper, follows up with a headshot.
Namanya Jing.
Heart breaking rounds.
Hey guys, Jing gini-gini juga ada pacarnya ya. Penasaran sih gue nyari apa dijodohin sih. Stun buat teguran, ngebait, buat lo pesan trap doang.
To hold on to a respectable scoreline, but the way PRX are playing is just lovely to witness.
Gila mereka sampai ada line up gitu loh.
Freedom to play out in a simplistic manner.
Please jangan.
But quickly PRX are on the case. Does Sayonara get away with this one even?
Wall up.
Envy's considering it. He wants it, fancies it. Not going for it. We're playing safer, but here we go. Lockdown comes in, and something just escorting out 2 players in the blink of an eye. Messi from Durka. You rarely see it, but you can imagine the pressure he's under.
Lagi bau guys.
Perfect, trying to find a second to play within. It's not there for him, and a 1v3, a necessity to come out with 5. Profik, up close, personal.
Hey, anak-anak lo. Hampir aja mati dua anjing.
In what felt like almost ease.
Yeah, uphill struggle here for Vitality. It is only 4 rounds. I mean, they need to overcome the odds once more in this second half. PRX setting the tone for pace to carry through here onto their attacking side, Lauren. This is a tough comeback ahead of them.
Take 7.
Derki lagi bau sih. Ini apa ya? Ngelot apaan tadi tuh? CPU 9,2%. Karena gue bisa streaming sih pakai nih laptop. Tuh nggak panas juga. Cuman kalau untuk main game kayak enggak deh. Tapi kalau untuk streaming kayak gini masih bisa lah. Malaysia. Feeling gue Malaysia sih bukan India kan. Malah itu. Kayaknya kita tidak tidur guys. Karena jam 6 kayaknya gue mesti pergi buat ambil gambar
It's another to win a series. These guys have
PRX main di
capability.
awal
They
jam
have
10,
experience.
jadi jam 12 gue udah bisa
They've been here before.
tidur.
The 8-4 vitality.
Tai lah.
Looking like they're
It's okay.
crumbling a little here on map 3.
Yeah, I mean, still for me, this series has been so polarizing that there's a chance of
Itu apaan
Vitality
ya?
can really
Yang tadi
put up
tuh.
a good fight here in the second half, but very few
Nih guys,
positives.
sudah ditutup tuh pakai
any
box
sort of faith
ini
to.
ya.
Like I said, for me
Iya,
as well, it's the
custom
nature
tuh.
in which PRX dominate this opening half of Fracture. I don't think...
Ini nonton emang main Valorant apa gimana sih? Penasaran gue.
See already stacked up here to take.
Harusnya hari ini paling banyak sih, Cina sama Vitality PRX. Ini kan Cina-Cina banyak kan. Nonton Cina juga.
Durka currently sitting at 2-12. He's, I mean, been through.
Tapi London ini termasuk ini ya, tidak terlalu berisik gitu.
Mark of a good player to be able to pick it up after a very difficult situation. And what a stark contrast in approach already. PRX as 4, looking to crunch towards
Fix
10.
besok beli kopi sih.
There's the info, lots of it. So you know they're coming. How are you going to stop them, Vitality? Because that's not worked. And that's not worked either!
Cuma mereka lagi bau
They've got it all.
Aim lu tadi yang ronde-ronde awal tuh oke lah. Ini skin Ghost paling enak sebenarnya kalau yang gue rasa ya. Suaranya tuh kayak the real Ghost gitu, tau nggak? Bukan apa yang namanya? Senjata yang pakai laras panjang gitu. Pedang. Pada combine bro. Gila ini perfect anjing. Bisa dapat 3 cok.
About the worst it could possibly go for Kron and Sayonara. A
Gila
real
nih
chance
orang.
for Sayonara to farm from inside this smoke. Just missing the first year and what? I didn't even know it was Forsaken that caught that one. I thought it was one of the initial players, but
Oh, selurusan.
right back here.
Where you are.
Karaoke later, I guess.
What the fuck is this?
Got a couple of days
Look at that, bro. 4 menahan, 2 atas, 1 bawah,
It's barely there. Vitality.
1 di depan. Anjing, what the fuck is that? Wolf sih, Wolf.
Down to reality.
Wolf please, jing jangan jing.
And a little bit of something made.
Anti ini anjing, anti Iko bangsat.
Change the approach now. I think with the space device got.
No.
Ya dikasih dengan senjata tuh.
Okay.
Initially here, I mean, Chronicle not even called back yet. Exploring outside dish. Plant's going to be for free.
Jaga
No
flank sih.
resistance here. Durka has got the upgrade though.
Ooh, the timing. 2 kills. All he's sat on so far. Make
Kalah,
it 3.
udah tahu.
Perhaps 4.
Gue udah tahu, udah pasti kalah tuh.
Oh, big round for the man. As they've got to find
Udah
Forsaken
tahu
in something
tuh,
though. The
kalah.
last 2 players with some real power to them. And the weaponry there. But
Udah tahu tuh
Durka
kalah.
finally finding his footing. But something could break some hearts here. Not on the spike yet. Not able to get to business. Still got a molly, but 4 bullets. They'd have to be pretty much 1 for every single player. And I think he knows he won't be able to get back to this. As the defuse comes in. Vitality. All right, it's a
Punya
thrifty.
apaan tuh? Perasaan tadi kagak ada kayak gitu-gituan.
Catalyst for Durka.
Bentar. Skornya 9-3. Gue kan sadar anjing. Gue kira 8-4 kayak gitu.
Totally free in terms of the plant. On those refights that didn't play out in their favor.
Udah nggak berdiri dia, udah nggak taunting-taunting ini. Cuma taunting loh. Di BT-in loh anjing.
Their comms was something that kept our attention during that regular run up to this point. I wonder how that sounds now because PRX, it doesn't matter the fight, they're always going to be a problem.
Maybe. Can be out. Out maybe. Yeah, drop down. Two. Yes, one more. Okay, man. Broken. Door, one HP. Door. Wait, push. 1 HP, Killjoy.
Gua nggak tahu nih apa yang terjadi, tiba-tiba menang aja. One side please. Nice. Smoke.
This could be a tragedy
Nggak ada
in
smoke, Kak.
action. Divide tries to make the cross. Can they find the final player? Durka expecting the spacing to be closer, but something was on a different angle. And these are two of the greats. One having a big performance here, the other trying to rebuild. Denied on the first attempt, still has paint shot. Once disrespected for a second, takes a little
Ditantang
damage
anjing
though.
molinya.
And something gets to reposition. He's got the time on his side. Durka getting closer, and something posted. This has to be perfect for the man. And something really misses! Magic for the man, and PRX pushing up to 10.
Keteknya gatel anjing kayak something. Bisa gitu dapat 2. Oh. Uncle. Ini yang gue nggak tahu, something bisa ada di situ sih. Gimana ceritanya tuh?
So confused, baffled by what's going on.
Gila, something lawan Derke coy. Senggol bos.
And you gotta chalk that one up as a tilter. A timeout to
Kenapa
follow
tuh?
that immediately.
Kenapa dia?
Maybe just want to catch their breath, honestly. And you gotta chalk that one up by what's going on.
What about me? Nice or not, guys?
And you gotta chalk that one up as a tilter. A timeout to follow that immediately.
He say what about me? What the fuck
Maybe
is
just want to
that?
catch their breath, honestly.
Yeah, because it's one of those rounds that feels just about everyone is on point.
See Durka considering the operator here. Not necessarily an answer here in terms of the pacing. Coinbase win condition for Vitality, certainly going to be pinned around that. In the buy, up in the air. So he will be a force to come through, but it's Chronicle and Yampi left scraping together what they've got. Profek, Durka, decent progress already towards this first ult cycle. On the other side, it's Forsaken with the Seekers. Divide just 2 off a lockdown.
Wah, artinya chatnya isinya apa aja? Hater semua bangsat.
Killjoy ult can be on the attacking side.
Tumben nih PRX jalan kaki anjing.
Yeah, the brunt of this here.
You kind of know it's coming, right? Can you stop it? Yes, apparently. What? How the hell did Profek and how is he still controlling this corner? Fully blind though, finally falls, but they made something out of it. Divine Forsaken left in the challenge and
Derke lagi jelek banget mainnya.
thought he was on for something, and actually the Seekers providing full information on where these two final players are, playing with confidence and diligence. PRX in full control. Mistakes being made by Vitality, and players making mistakes that you don't expect to be seeing, fumbling in that.
Cycle the operator away as well.
Good shout. Yampi's only on a Sheriff.
Get the ult here. Yampi actually missing an upgrade. Could be crucial.
They've split for this. Try and maybe indicate both playing back through the side, a shallow prowler to try and
Look at the coverage though.
Mati si Jason sih.
Okay, gonna find Divide, but it's gonna be the fight there towards Forsaken and Sayonara. Are you just hoping they're not re-peeking? I guess you are. Okay. Tap on the spike, no reaction. They've already repositioned. Sayonara is really hoping they're going to swing this like normal. They're out and about.
Hey, Jason anjing lu ya.
Very little left. Divide getting closer.
Oh, good.
Anjing Jason ngentot. Dimarahin kan sama Davai anjing.
Making Vitality look lost.
Tolol si Jason si anjing.
Situation again. It's the information being relayed. Maybe not quick enough. Maybe just missed in the comms, but PRX flipping this round on its head.
You know he's got it on that one too. One enemy. If it wasn't tilted before, that's the one that does it. Last player knows he's been outdone. Well, 11-5. You're talking about PaperX, fair enough.
Blinded.
Can they recover anything? A little bit of dignity at the end of the game, perhaps. As PaperX are looking to just go on a victory lap, it feels like. The way they are in form right now is just magic to watch. Jing, straight on in, no fear. That's what you're seeing, is zero fear from PaperX.
Anjing ada takut-takutnya, Cok.
Bulldog in hand, but by watching for the rotation will catch him.
GG, udah ya, sit down ya anjing ya.
Showstopper here for Dirk.
Gila banyak banget toxic yang gara-gara technical pause anjing.
They've got nothing. They've got nothing to work with.
Headshot nih.
No gateway in.
Gue bilang apa juga.
No one standing. Durka, you can back away maybe. That's the best you're gonna get. Maybe catch someone on the way out, and that's all it'll be. PaperX.
Tidak sia-sia ya kita ya streaming tembus pagi anjing lah.
Ult will be here for Vitality. Durka considering an operator, but again, you want to see him go forwards. And unfortunately, in terms of the timing, in terms of the expectations of these rounds, I don't think the understanding is there for them to really feel confident about that. And only missing Yampies. The other side, everything but the Seekers for PaperX to convert here, close out the series.
Dikasih sit down gua anjing.
Gonna find one, but Jing's hot on your heels. Run if you can. I don't think you're gonna be able to hide. Profek does find Jing. Durka finds nothing, however, on the other side. Divide. Trying to get closer. He's found room to work.
Anjing di lurking. Lurking
I
lagi lah.
told you, they don't care who you are. They are finding fights. They're getting that spike on the site now, Durka. This could be magic for the man. He needs it. Big work. Doesn't outstay his welcome either. Paint shell good. But something repositioning. Durka does it this time. There he is.
It's okay.
Little spark of that magic. Gonna need a whole lot more though.
Yeah, 4 left standing. A chance to maybe offset.
Di cutting terus tuh yang dari City anjing.
There's no margin for error. Nice little camera over the top.
That's nice.
Segitu ya.
Showstopper investment here. Jing just desperate to find the opener. Well handled. A Vitality across the board. But look what it cost. Off kilter with all of their ults. Still an upper hand here for PaperX.
Did you think they were going to slow down? Red flag to the pull, but Profek gonna connect towards Jing. Sayonara on the corner gets handled, controlled, put to bed. Something. Divide powering forward. A site looking like it's theirs.
The lockdown here for Divide as well. He can be a real nuisance. Getting ahead of this, something will find Durka as well. This could be it.
It looks like it just might be Yampi and Chronicle to try and step bravely forward. Divide, removing it, leaving it all to the captain to fall. And Fear has a new silhouette here in London, and it's PaperX. These boys look so much better.
Udah playoff ya? 4 besar ya harusnya.
It's a fair shout to say usually could chalk things up as an easy loss to PaperX, but Vitality here, the resurgence in map 2 certainly a positive. Unfortunately, lacking a little bit here in the decider in my eyes. I mean, Profek having a stand-out performance here individually. Yeah, I mean, Durka and Sayonara, they're the ones that really you need to deliver here on this fracture in terms of the approach from PaperX.
And I feel like it's one of those things you only learn how to deal with PaperX by playing against them in these environments, and it's never easy. That's it. It's why they are so damn good, and still the team to beat here in my mind. Yes, Split looked out of sorts, but beyond that, it was exceptionally clean.
Really was. Vitality. Again, you can come away from this series and say you have a lot to work on, or chalk it up to what do we do differently next time. And certainly for me, Split, a display to remember from them. PaperX on top today and locking champions here with this victory.
Massive for them, bigger picture, obviously. Champions now in the sights for them, and hell, they've got a couple more games to play here too. However, you want to hear from the players, so let's send it to Frankie down on the stage, who's standing by with Envy for the Verizon post-match interview.
Right then, let me find my target. Invi, the newest member of PRX. I'm gonna grab him right now. There's so many fans who want to meet him, but Invi, I'd love to chat to you if that's okay. How are you feeling?
I feel really good.
Yeah, you've got to feel good. Top 3.
Aduh, kita nggak tidur, Jing. Adalah nggak apa-apa deh. Oke, guys, thank you yang udah mampir ya. Thank you. Ya, sorry kalau streamingnya ada yang salah ya di awal. Tapi ya begitulah, ada aja itu sial. So ya, thank you yang udah mampir. Thank you yang udah mampir. See you. Kapan ya? PRX lagi. Bentar.
Why do you think you weren't able to get the better of them there?
Lama sih PRX 4 besar berarti.
I think in split we kind of just like didn't play as a team. We were like also not playing our own game. We were a bit hesitant. We were making a lot of like not really good decisions, and coming into Fracture we kind of just had like a goldfish memory, and we just like reset and play our own game like we usually do.
I've heard about this goldfish memory that you guys like to employ. I just want to ask you another question though, because Wendler, your assistant coach, is just over there. What kind of structure has he been bringing into the team? Because I think we're seeing a lot of it on stage here.
I think Wendler brings a lot, like his anti-strat.
Okay guys, thank you. GG, bye-bye.
Enemy teams, he's been doing really well with the anti-stratting and also like guiding us.